welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you to my backyard on this very muggy afternoon. And today's topic is going to be talking about my well-composted chicken manure. Thankfully, I was blessed by dear sister Angela, who was cleaning out her chicken coops that she used to have. And the chicken manure, of course, was very well composted in the floor. And she bagged it up for me, and I went down and picked it up. Now, one of my subscribers here on YouTube, and I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names, had asked me how did I get the chicken manure to look that good, that powdery. Well, it's simple. It's a little time consuming, and I'll move the camera here so you can see what I do to make it look like it does. First, it took the chickens, of course. I have a good size pot. I sometimes use a 5-gallon bucket, but this time I'm going to use a flower pot that doesn't have any holes in it. And the inside to, yes, a salad spinner. It makes a wonderful sifter. And like I said, she had put, hold on a second, get that out of my hand. She had put the chicken manure in bags for me. And of course, some of it's hard clump, some of it's not. What I do, I sit here and sift it. Now the harder big clumps I am putting back for at a later date. I'm going to use either a ball peen hammer or something to mash them up, and then I'll sift them. I just didn't want to use the clumps of chicken manure, which nothing's wrong with that. Some of this got a little moist, which really helps, because some of them's hard as rocks. Well, actually, some of them's harder than rocks. Now, if you want to, you can lay a big tarp down, or a tarp down below your bucket, so that way you don't feed the grass, because I definitely do not want to feed my grass at all. And all I do is continue to break it up. And of course, once I get it sifted, or get what I can sifted, I will put it in a lidded bucket. That way moisture can't get to it. And then, once I get to a point where it's not sifting anymore, I put them in a bucket. There's one bag down. Ugh. And you try not to waste any of it. Because this is liquid, well, not liquid, but it's amazing all-natural fertilizer. And of course, it's been breaking down in her chicken coop for years. Hello, Houdini. And all I do is just continue to sift it, and the clods that I can break up with my hand, I break them up. And these little pieces of stick, I get those out. Now there'll still be little tiny pieces of clumps in there, but I'm fine with that one. But yep, you just continue to break up the clods. Oh, little worm. You don't need to be in there. You don't need to be trapped in there. And go on, mosquito. But I find sifting it makes it easier for when I apply it. And that way all I got to do is grab up a handful and cast it where my plants are. Or put it in the planting hole where I'm planting my plants at. But somehow this got a little moist, which, believe me, it helps out when it's a little moist. Now, I wouldn't do this with fresh chicken manure or anything. And that's enough for now. But you see what I have? Now, let's see. There we go. Let me get the bucket over here. And that way, work smarter, not harder. But let's see, can I get the sunlight to work with me? Yeah. But look at that. Beautiful, rich, at least 3-year-old, definitely composted down chicken manure, which is amazing nitrogen for your plants. But yep, I hope this answers your question, and like I said, I'm sorry, I do not remember who asked, and I feel bad, but if I don't talk to you on a regular basis, I'm sorry, I do not remember names. But you can do this too if you have an old chicken coop, or if you have old chicken manure. It needs to be broke down at least a year. Like I said, this one is broke down over 3 years now. And it does amazing in your garden and for your plants. And of course you can add it to potted plants as well. Simple, easy, just a little bit of elbow grease. I hope you find this video informative and that you are encouraged as well to start using your, if you have chickens, your old chicken manure. Now, you don't have to get this fancy like I have and sift it. You can just throw it in your compost pile, but I'm wanting to sift it so I can cast it with my hand into my garden. Phew, melting out here. Please click the like and subscribe button so you can come along on more adventures of learning with me. And click the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload another video. Everyone take care. Excuse me. Everyone take care. Have a blessed day. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.